Well, I did a whole bunch of tests, and the goal was to make sure that everything runs smoothly. And pretty early on, I discovered that there's a couple of glitches. And actually, I'm going to remove this so I can demonstrate a little bit more clearly. So what I've discovered is that there's a way for the bottom Lego to actually fall out and be stuck in a position a little bit like this, or fall on its side like that. And then so I was trying to reproduce it, and it's pretty it's not easy to reproduce because I would have to look at it and all that. So I tried all kind of stuff, and then I figured out that there was a problem with the movement itself. So what I was trying to do here with the tracks here was to lock the end of this beam here in those tracks so that it would do a movement, an up and down movement, without sliding back and forth. And that is the root of all my problems, because what it does is that instead of letting the head here do a nice rotation movement, it pulls the head backward. It forces, as it goes up, it pulls this way. So instead of really just rotating the Lego and doing a nice little rotation remove, it was actually trying to rip it off by going up and then kind of pulling this way. So it would go like clack, you know. You could actually hear the sound in some of my previous video. You can hear it when it goes up, it out of the, when it disassembled, they kind of go clack, you know. So I was looking at that movement. I did all kind of tests, and I basically removed the assembly here, and I put just a little part here. I'll show you just this little thing here. And what it does is that it enables the pin here in the back. So when this little pin here, I'll try to see right here. So when this thing goes in, it basically goes right in here. And there's like that. I'll show it to you. So you see, it goes right in there. And what it does is that when it's not there, this thing can freely go all the way up and all the way down, but it's not forced to slide with this. When the pin is in, when the motor goes up, then it does the normal movement that I want it to do. So it's a much more simpler way. So this basically negates the entire need for this whole tower thing. So it's kind of sad, but this thing's gonna have to go for the next iteration. And then what I've discovered is that holding this while I'm removing it can be done with a much more simple system, which could be just a nice little cushion not too far here, and it doesn't have to kind of get in place like this. So this was nice, you know, it's like it gets in place and it's all cool and all that, but I don't need that anymore. I can just have some kind of a bumper that's always permanently there, not attached to the motor. So it's going to be attached to the structure. Nice little bumper. When that thing's going to go up, it's going to go against that bumper and do the right movement. So I'm going to try that. So next step, because I don't have enough parts to build a separate thing, I'm going to disassemble almost all of it, replace the tower, and all that is going to simplify things quite a bit. And we'll see what it's going to do.